Hi, hello, Dr. Cordes. This is Jesse Jimenez, and I'm going to be going over the final presentation for Emerging Digital Technology in Education and Faith-Based Institution, or this is the course EDUC 548. Let's go. So I'm going to do a quick overview of the presentation. So the first half is going to be about the emerging digital technology in regards to an education institution. And I got information based, I reached out to the administration and I reached out to my mentor teacher and from personal experience in the classroom there. And regarding the emerging digital technology at a faith-based institution, I reached out to one of the youth leaders from the church and also from personal experience from attending the church. So first, let's go over digital citizenship in education. So that means you have to be responsible, ethical, and have the safe use of technology in the classroom. So there's five components to this. So in regards to digital safety, digital etiquette, digital responsibility, digital literacy, and digital footprint. So all those five components impact how we communicate, learn, share, and protect ourselves online. So this is regard to social media, just having the internet in general, also as well artificial intelligence. So we have to model and educate the students on how to be a digital citizen. So the institution is Carl Harvey Elementary, and that is where I currently student teach at in Santa Ana Unified. And regards to the students there, every single student there receives a Chromebook with a Gmail account, and there is many learning apps, ST Math, Lexia, and there's different online quizzes, Who and Wayground. And now they're implementing like lectures and trainings on ethical use of AI in the classroom. So they want students to use struggle first before just relying on artificial intelligence. So in regards to the community outreach and parent engagement, there is multiple apps and also the digital newsletter available to the parents online, or they also get notified on Parent Square and Dojo. So in regards to, let's say the parent wants to reach out to the teacher or vice versa, the parents can be notified via Class Dojo and via Parent Square, and they're notified of meetings, workshops, holidays, or if they want to, if they have a question about their student, they want, a progress, or how's my student doing in class, and the great avenue where they reach out to the community and as well as to the parents. So it's not just relying on phone calls anymore. And as well, the school does have an Instagram and Facebook page where they upload pictures of the students, doing different challenges and special events. They upload once or twice a week. So in regards to special populations, so I student teach in the classroom here for a mild moderate class. So I'm more insightful in this. So the Chromebooks, they do have the abilities to do t text to speech as well as speech to text. Students, if they have trouble communicating, they have AAC devices available and they have communication boards so they communicate through pictures and there's different communications and words placements based on the pictures. So it's a very helpful tool. There's hearing aids available to the students who have hard of hearing. Also, for this is great for EL learners, is they could take a picture of a worksheet, and it'll translate and read it to them. And also optional for parents if they want to do a Zoom, they want to do an IEP meeting over the phone or over on Zoom. That is an option if a parent wants to do it that way instead of doing it in person. And a couple of big aha moments regarding to the education institution is just amount of resources and technological tools nowadays available for students with disabilities. Remember when I was in elementary, there wasn't as many options, but now this advancement in technology, there is more tools available to them, allow them, have more options for inclusion, equitable opportunities, and just the ease of communication. It used to be, I feel like before it was like, oh, send a letter out or send a phone call to home. There's different messages apps that you can do. And now we got to be actually, be careful and slow rollout of the use of AI in the classroom for the students. And this most important is to teach them to be a digital citizen. So now I'm going to go over the faith-based institution. So the faith-based institution is Christ Cathedral, and it's in Garden Grove, California. And every Sunday, they do a live stream of the YouTube. And on the YouTube channel, you can also look at previous masses. Oh, from last week. Oh, I didn't get to see it Sunday. Oh, I'm gonna check it on Monday. That is an option if you're not able to attend in person. And so as applied, a digital citizen also applies as being part of God's kingdom. So from the part of God's kingdom, you have to have the stance of love, not hatred. So, as online, you have to just, as in person, same as online, show integrity, respect, have accountability, and compassion towards others. So the saying, love thy neighbor, also applies to your online neighbor. And also regarding the community outreach for programs for different demographics, there is a weekly bulletin available on their website. They have an Instagram and a Facebook page to stay digitally connected. So they have one regarding the church. Also, they have a separate ones for the youth groups. They have their Sunday Mass live streamed in English, Spanish, and Vietnamese. In the corner of the screen, when you watch the live stream, when the priest is, speaking, there is a person doing sign language that you can, if the student, if a person knows sign language, they can follow the mass. So very cool. And they have Zoom meetings with the youth groups and the young adult meetings on Zoom as well. Full big aha moments was, just the perspective that this technology advancements, it's not going to slow down anytime soon. So we just gotta, view it to embrace it and accept it in the community. Uh, you know, control of it. Don't let it, control your life. You can have control of it. Like, oh, I'm gonna use it to stay connected. You can use it to spread the word of God or, model how you should act. You shouldn't be spreading hatred on there, using it for like the wrong things. And, to educate oneself to be a digital citizen as well. Like that's very huge. Here's, the reference from the school website as well as the church, cathedral. In conclusion, we must learn to accept that AI is here to stay. So now we got to do our job is to have understand the ethical use of it. And regarding to the education and the school, these are, these emerging digital technologies are vital to the school for, enhancing outreach, support, and education for the student, for the parent, for the community. And it helps us engage, stay connected, and helps us with different diverse populations. And I'm gonna, use these emerging digital technologies in my own classroom.